Welcome to another session. In this session, we will dive deeper into the Fiori Launchpad and see how we can navigate around and perform some basic actions within this Fiori Launchpad. So as you can see, I am on something called My Home. So My Home is the area which is meant for you. So you can customize this. You can see there's a edit page button here. So I can click on this. And once I click, I have the option to add different sections, add tiles, and so on. For example, it's already giving me a suggestion that there's a section called My App. So what we'll do is we'll just click on the add tile. Once I click on add tile, it shows me all the available tiles that I personally have access to. And you can see I have access to a lot of tiles. Now I can just browse these tiles either by going into the all section, or I can choose one of the sections which makes sense. And then I can just click this button, the plus icon, to add these tiles. Let's say I wanted to add these 3 tiles. Once I have added these, I can go back by pressing this icon. So once I'm back, I can see the 3 tiles that I added. They are available here. I can just close this. The moment I close this, this gets saved, and now you can see on my home page I have the 3 tiles available. What I can also do is I can go to these other spaces. So first of all, if I haven't mentioned anything that you see here, these are called spaces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces available, and then I have something called My Home, which everyone will have by default. So I can use I can add one of the tiles from here to My Home. The process of doing this is simple. I go to the top right corner, and then I go to edit current page. Once I click on the edit current page, the page changes, and I can see this additional option, these cross marks, and even the section names are now editable. I can click on the 3 dots, and then you can see a couple of options available here. We are interested in the add to my home option, so I can click on add to my home. Now this tile, it will get added to our home. So I will just close this for now without making any changes, and if I go to my home again, you'll see we have another tile available, which by default came under the recently added apps. So this is another way to add the apps to your home page. So my home is basically something that you as a user can organize based on your usage. Now usually you can edit this and add stuff, but there are some instances where if your administrator has not given you enough access to change the layout, you won't be able to change this layout and add tiles in that situation. All right, we spoke about what are the different spaces. We spoke about my home, and we kind of covered everything that's important about my home. Now if we look at one of the available spaces, these spaces are nothing but a predefined layouts that your admin has set up for you. Now important thing to note is next to these spaces, you will see a drop down arrow. If I click on that, you will be presented with another list. Now these lists are pages. So think of space as a group which has multiple layouts. So by default you will be on the first layout, which is the overview, and you can go to a second layout or a second page. So these are called pages. So if I go to another one, the customer one, you can see my layout has changed. I can see different set of tiles now. Similarly, I have more pages available. If I go to another one, you can see the layout changing and a new tiles appearing. So this is how you can navigate around different pages. If I go to the next space, it doesn't have any pages, so you don't see any drop down here, but the fixed asset space, it again has few pages. So as I said, a space is nothing but a collection of pages, and each page has a different tiles. And these tiles are nothing but apps, as we already discussed. You click on a tile and it essentially opens an app or opens a function that you can then as a business user perform the relevant action.